Good morning. I just want to let you guys know I am geared up for our Front Desk Goddess Retreat that's going to be virtual tomorrow morning, Friday the 27th, from 9 a.m. to noon Central Time. So if you haven't registered, you're going to want to do that. Let me know that you're planning on attending. But wanted to touch base with you guys on some other things. First of all, we'll kind of get those out so I can see you, but wanted to touch base with you on some things. I think it is so important right now that your patients hear from you. And if you're not connecting with them regularly, if you're not on their radar, they're just not going to be as likely to want to get back in. And so I think that's so important. A few things I've seen, which I think are great. There's a dentist we know of up in Longmont, Colorado, and she is doing a daily video where she is playing her guitar and singing a song. The first one she did, it was a familiar tune, but she made up her own lyrics having to do with coronavirus, which was kind of fun. So, she is connecting. She's starting to create a bigger following and kind of go viral. So you don't have to get out your guitar and sing, but what can you do to connect? I received this from my dentist in the mail, and it had a letter that kind of explained what was going on, but she also has each of her team members and what they're doing, what they like to do now that they're home for a little while. And so I thought that was pretty cool. But something else you can do, I know a lot of us are not supposed to be going out, but kind of depending on your situation. What if you were to deliver your hygiene goodie bags, a toothbrush and samples and, something encouraging, an encouraging note, something like that to patients who are missing their ReCare appointments right now. You can drop it in their mailbox. You don't even have to get out of your car. So I think that's a really cool thing that you can do. Be creative, but whatever you do, don't stop communicating with your patients. I saw something that just horrified me this morning as I was, checking my email. We had sent out some Front Desk Goddess stuff, and I received an auto return email that said, "We are out of the office. We are not monitoring this email address." In other words, don't know when we'll be back. We're not monitoring email, blah, blah, blah. Call the doctor if you have an emergency. And I thought, oh my word, why on earth wouldn't somebody be monitoring the office email? I mean, that makes no sense to me. So stay in touch with your patients. If you're not physically in the office, man, that phone ought to be transferred to somebody during regular business hours. These are opportunities, guys. And if we shut down completely and we're not communicating with our patients, I believe we're setting ourselves up for a long, hard road when we get back in the office. We're going to have to reinvent ourselves anyway. Why do we want to make it that much more difficult? So stay in touch with your patients, stay on their radar, be creative, do something fun to be in touch with them. And I promise you, it's going to make things so much easier. Patients want to come in. I'm telling you, they want to come in. I saw just this morning on social media, and I'm going to be sharing some of this in the Front Desk Goddess Retreat tomorrow, but where, a patient, somebody I know, was really frustrated that she couldn't get her kids into the dentist. And she said, why are liquor stores and dog groomers and car washes open and I can't even get my kid to the dentist? So we all get it, but patients are frustrated. They want to get back in, and you're going to need to be prepared for probably a little bit of a surge when we open back up, which is great news. So what are you doing now to prepare for that? Are you staying in touch with your patients? That is so important. I hope I get to see you guys tomorrow, virtual Front Desk Goddess Retreat. Until next time, bye-bye.